Hello, classmates. So, welcome back to another anime review. So, for this review, I will be making, I think, Kyo's Death from Azumanga Daioh. It's very old anime. Not the oldest from what I know, because Evangelion and I think, yes, only Evangelion. I know that's a little bit older than that, but is very old anime, even before I was born, so it will be quite a look at a very distant past. So bear with me because this anime is not my cup of tea because usually I just watch think action and shonen and a little bit of fantasy, some isekai and nothing more than that. And this anime is completely the opposite. It's a Yuri school life and slice of life drama and not very much action and very much like comedy. Just just feel it with comedy and nothing more. But although this anime might seem old, some jokes and some how do I put it? Some themes is still being used in anime today. And if you think about it, Shikanoko was kind of a throwback to the area. I think I made Shikanoko's head some 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 months ago, and I think Azumanga Daioh and Shikanoko really stood out. That even though the whole thing about oh the saturated genre of school life, high school is very saturated, but there's still some gems out there, so it's very nice. Another thing that I found out about this show is that the term waifu came from that. I know it's not the best, this is not the best representation for anime fans and all of that, but the term came from a very strange teacher that I don't know if it was ironic or it was just a joke at the time, but he was kind of not safe for work lolicon, so that's one thing that really puts in a way. He's not a very good person, but it's very funny if you think about it. Uh, and he classified the term waifu when I think Tomo and I don't know remember the other girl's name, the one that had a weight problem. They found a picture of his wife and he said waifu, and that's where the whole term come from. But other side than that, I think the show really just focus on the girls and sometimes the teachers. I think Kuro Sensei and what was the other name? I think was Misaki. I don't remember, but the other one was a crazy teacher, a very crazy teacher, and she. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of reminds me of the teacher I had in grade school too, and things are really crazy. But other than that, I think the ones that carry the show are Chio-chan, Osaka, and Tomo. That's the invincible trio of comedy right there. And you know, a lot of the animes and tropes came from that. If you look into it, but it's very strange that a lot of thing a lot of memes come back from the area. I think a lot of people were seeing the name. Oh my god! And like a floating cat appears, and Osaka starts talking in English or America, yeah. And a lot of like little Chio-chans inviting her, and that came from Azumanga Daioh. So it's very interesting if you think about that. A show that came like more than 20 years ago is still a little bit prevalent in anime culture and in meme culture, even though after all these years, and some people don't even know where the anime comes from or not having even watched the anime. Myself included, I came because I watched a very old meme called I think it was Tomo-chan dancing to caipirinha. I don't know something like that. And when I went there and watched the anime, I really understood why it's still really present in anime culture and meme culture. Because if you look at the anime right there, it's really about using a modern term, is really about brain rotting some people, and that was like was avant-garde back then, because after the pandemic everybody became terminally online, and back then it was not that simple to get people hooked into anime, because anime was difficult to access. It was in Japanese, the translations were not that easy to find, and but it, Azumanga Daioh still holds a dear place now that I watch it. I haven't watched a lot of Slice of Life or even romance for for that reason. And if I see a show that's kind of similar, just like Shikanoko was this year, I think I really want to start dipping my toes into this area, because Slice of Life is not something that I was really interested to. So that was really a shame, because it is a hidden gem, a very good hidden gem, and deserves a lot of praise. Not just some memes that everybody will forget. It is something. It was the stepping stone to modern slice of life anime. I don't think Nichijou. I don't think Maid Dragon. I don't think Shikanoko will would be made if Azumanga Daioh failed. I don't think it would be feasible for the money and everything that they invested, because this show really makes the mark about uh, how do I put it, a feasible thing to make, even though it's not targeted at young, uh, I think adolescents and boys, because the manga industry and the anime industry has really a bias on that. So really nice to put it that as lots of life about high school life in more than in girls' life. I think it was a really nice refreshment from what I've been watching to this day. Just action after action is really kind of desensitize you when you actually want some refreshment. So that's why I think Shikanoko and I don't know, a lot of lots of flash shows, I had a very difficult, I have a very hard time thinking about something kind of like Azumanga Daioh, because it's so unique in, I know it's episodic, but the show captivated you, especially in the ending, because in the ending, I know you do be spoilers, but it is a high school, so things end. But I know I was not hoping, but I think, like, looking back and watching the other episodes made you realize that how precious high school, this fantasy high school or fetishize high school of the Japanese, really meant for them, because in the end everybody would be going to different universities, everybody has different goals, and they are not going to talk again, they're not going to talk with each other again. So watching them actually like united one more time for the last episode was really a nice touch, but kind of a little bit sad that that nothing will be forever. So I think that was the lesson of Azumanga Daioh, that nothing will be really forever. So you need to value the time when you have the chance. So that was a really nice touch. I don't think sorry for bringing this sad realization today, but I don't really think the sad part of the anime will be my focus, because the comedy is very funny. Osaka is the master of comedy. She's a little bit autistic, Chio-chan, the Gina is autistic, and Osaka is the quite opposite. She's like the autism that nobody wants to have. But it's really nice touch because back then we do not have a lot of comedy like that, and Nichijou I think started comedy, surreal comedy like that. And other than that, we just had dirty jokes. There's a little bit of dirty jokes, but not a lot. And I think that was really nice touch. I think Azumanga Daioh really deserves the praise that she can the anime can get, because it really deserves to be a some classic, like I don't know, but it is a classic now for this slice of life genre, a stepping stone, if I would say. But other than that, I don't think I really. I don't know. I think Azumanga Daioh became a new standard for me, just like Heavenly Delusions became a new standard for me watching sci-fi or post-apocalyptic. So I think that was really interesting because the anime, although the quality that I watched was 300p and was in YouTube, so very old show. So that format, the little pixels really gave a vibe of like 2010, 2004, and I think that was a nice touch to bring into the nostalgia. Although I didn't watch anime back then, I just started watching anime in 2017, but I don't know. It's like something that you see and you feel nostalgic. This is what Azumanga Daioh is all about. And for that, I will end this video. Thanks for watching, and this is just my opinion about Azumanga Daioh. If you have another, please comment down below, and thank you.